I am Kubainzalo Sagwati. This is my final brain structure, and these are the materials I used. I used Penflex markers, glue stick to paste, different nail polishes to make different colors of my brain, and I also used the clay. I used the color papers to label my different lobes and brain, and I used the scissor to cut the different parts. The process I followed. Firstly, I used a pencil to sketch down the brain structure, and then I used a marker to follow the pencil hand free that I made of the brain structure. And then I followed by clay. I sticked clay inside the brain structure that I made so that it have a beautiful patterns and beautiful colors. So I made sure that I paste the clay along the brain that I sketched, and I made sure that I cover the whole structure before I could paint the brain. So I firstly used the blue nail polish to paint the temporal lobe, and then secondly I use the pink color to paint the frontal lobe, so I have different bright colors so I can be able to differentiate the different lobes of my brain. I use the color papers to write the labels of my brain structure, for example the frontal lobe, and then I cut it using a scissor. The next step that I used was to take the pieces of papers I wrote and cut it and paste them to label my brain structure. So I was pasting and making sure that everything is strong and it have sticked so that when I do my presentation it doesn't fall anytime soon. This is my final brain structure with the labels and everything. I use the light so that it can be visible. The pink color is the frontal lobe. It is located at the okay. The pink color is the frontal lobe. It is located behind the forehead. It is for decision making, problem solving, and personality and memory. The next one is the parietal lobe. It is located underneath the crown of the skull. It is for sensory processing, mathematical reasoning, body awareness, and language processing. And then we have the occipital lobe in white color. It is for it, it is for recognizing faces and visual hallucinations. And we have cerebrum with the blue color. It is also known as the little brain at the back of the brain. It is for maintaining balance, cognitive functions, and emotional regulations. And then we have the temporal lobe right here. It is at the side of the brain for auditory processes, visual processing, and spatial navigation. And then follow the three aspects I have learned during the process of me creating my brain.